angle fixed. There we go. All right, I just gotta check, make sure the audio is all good really quick. And then we're going to unbox these figures. I'm very excited. Let's see. Okay, audio is working. I've got the chat brought up on the PC. I hope everyone's doing well. This is quite a bit earlier because FedEx today actually got here on time, not complaining. I'm actually a little surprised. I was a little unprepared, but here we are because you guys know that I can't wait. So this will be structured to the point where it should be easier to rewatch this if you're not seeing it live. So these will be very close. Looking in, we're using the phone for the live stream so we can look at these figures more than kind of look at my face and see, you know, a bunch of glare. So we are going to start with Tiga Power because it has been a long time since I've unboxed an actual Shinkocchou Seihou Ultraman. We did get the Gaia effects set last year, but I've had Gaia since his original US release in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe that was one of the last things I got before I moved to where I currently am. So you can see the box is slightly creased. That is slightly disappointing, but it be what it be. Let's see how well structured this reissue is. So the original figure didn't really have any issues. So in fact, it was improved quite a bit from the original Tiga, which I do still own. I'm very excited for that reissue. So we're not going to take a huge look at the accessories. We will look at these really quick here. Just kind of looking at the hands, the effect pieces. Comes with quite a bit. I like it. I really, really like it. I like these unboxings with the Shinkocchou Seihou figures, at least the Ultraman ones. So look at this. Let's peel this open. Let's see how nice Tiga Power really is really quick. Okay, so the material is different from Gaia, and it feels closer to the 66 original release of Ultraman. So, very nice. Looks good. I'm going to be a little careful holding it. Once again, it's cold out. It's not as cold out as it's been lately. So, oh, and there's one here in the neck as well. I forgot about this one. Even though it's red on red. Interesting. Very nice. Oh, some on the wrists as well. There's so many little protectors for the paint. So the silver doesn't smear, the red doesn't smear. I do like that they take a lot of care into these figures to make sure that these arrive with no paint scratches. Especially these Ultramen, because they are pretty easy to scratch the paint on. So far, joints are feeling good. I like the look of the figure. I like the bulkier body, which is correct for the suit actor. If you guys didn't know, there was 2 different suit actors for Tiga. The original Tiga, I wish I would have actually brought it over here. The original Tiga is based off of that suit actor, and this Tiga is based off the secondary one. So it's bulkier, if I'm not mistaken. So figure's feeling good, and it looks nice. It hypes me up to be able to get the 30th anniversary Tiga set and I believe it's the Sky type. Yes, Sky type. Is that who it is? Is it the Sky type? I am so bad. Yes, Sky type. Sky type drops actually this month, but it's coming out in different waves, so Nin hasn't listed until April, so hopefully I'll be able to snag a pre-order for Sky type to go along. Tiga Power is looking awesome. That's about all we're going to do with Tiga Power, though. I don't want to do too much. I will be reviewing these. I'm I don't know how long it'll take me to get to Tiga Power, but Rekiness here, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is not going to take me very long to review this. In fact, I would estimate that this review will come out, it's Wednesday, hopefully by Friday. Hopefully by Friday. Not making any promises, but I would say it's very likely that I will be kind of ready. There isn't too much with this figure, like accessories or anything like that. It does come in a few pieces though, as these almost always typically do. So, really long box just to get the body in there, and then this little one for the tail, which parts of me kind of wish the tail was just put in here, but I mean, this didn't actually add a lot of extra space to the back, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I almost thought there was tape on it. Oh, there is tape on it. Whoa. Man, that's been a while since we've had tape on one of these boxes. Get the tail out. Oh, man, that feels very strange. Wow. Okay. I don't know why that felt so different. That felt like a... less like an articulated tail and more like a fidget toy almost. The way that these sit on the ball joints. Now, it doesn't feel like no Godzilla 2000 articulation, I'll be honest. But it should be enough. Yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. I have to actually get it on the figure. Now, is there tape? There is a piece of tape there, and there is a piece of tape there. So, gotta cut some tape. All right. Rekiness. You guys excited for this? Oh, oops. I had the chat put away for a second. There we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the unboxing. Oh man, this is heavy. Whoa. This has got some weight to it. Whoa, holy moly. This thing's huge. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of figure to take in here. It's kind of like unboxing a monster art. Just a second. I want to... sorry, I've got a cold. I want to lift this up just a little bit, since this is a little bit larger than Tiga. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to get out of focus. Oh, man. Whoa. This is cool. This is nice. Come on. Oh, shoot. There we go. This feels nice. I am a... yeah. Ooh. Rekiness is very articulated. Which, as we all know, is what I appreciate the most. So, I am very excited that we have a another very articulated Ultra Kaiju in our ranks. Hey, Sharktopus, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Let's see. There we go. Dude, yeah, this is... Rekiness is awesome. I'm dying. Are you sick? Are you also sick, I should say? I just got over a sickness and an ER trip this weekend. Pretty busy week over here in the Kejime Addict house. Hey, James, how's it going? My 2K is arriving tomorrow, and I'm dying of anticipation. There you go. Hey, I'm excited for you. Yes, James, how's it going? It's good to see you, too. Let's pop this tail in, shall we? Hopefully. Ooh, it's a little tight. Got it. Just gotta get the right aim. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Is you in the emergency room? Yeah. Like an old man, I was doing my stretches after work Friday. Yeah. And I was on the ground using a roller, and I was at the top of my of one of my stretches, and my chest was protruded. And while my chest was protruded, because I'm an old man, something cracked, tore, ripped, some cartilage, some muscle. I cracked my sternum, and I was sore, but I wasn't like super worried about it initially. So I went to work the next day and I tried lifting something, and it made a bunch of noise and it hurt a lot. So we thought I was maybe caused myself to have a heart attack or something in my overreactionness, and got to the ER, which was still good. I got time off of work, and no punishment from work. Work was really understanding. So I'm not like I had to, and I saw that I got the bill today, so I'm sure I'm gonna be stressing about that. But it was a minor thing. Nothing major. And definitely not as painful as it sounds. The only like extremely painful part was trying to lift up like a 60-pound cat litter thing, and then my sternum and chest muscles started to tear themselves apart. So nothing too major. Yeah. So it wasn't anything, like I said, it wasn't anything major. I'm not in any health risk, just my body being old. I'm old too. Yeah, so that's all it was. Old man, Kaiju addict. Kaiju addict, yes. Oh, well, that's okay, because it was worth it. Because we got these toys literally as I was sitting at the hospital. I got these paid for and shipped out. And then I had more frustrations with my bank over the weekend. I think I'm going to be changing banks. So there was a few things I was supposed to pay for this weekend I haven't been able to because my bank account has been locked. So, but which kaiju is that? I'm unfamiliar. So this is from the TV show Ultraman Omega. This is one of his, I believe they're called the Meteor Kaiju. It's like a kaiju he can summon to help him fight other kaijus. This kaiju is called Rekiness. This is the first kaiju that we meet from Ultraman Omega. I should have brought Omega over here too. Gosh darn it. Ultraman. Oh, yep. This is from Ultraman. So I really not typically, I really love like the extra characters that are thrown into the Ultraman shows. So like Rekiness, when we saw him officially, I was like, yep, I need it. At G-Fest, there was a standee of this, not the actual suit, that was pretty close to being life-size, if I'm not mistaken, or just like human scale. Maybe it was shorter than it was supposed to be, and just sold me on this design. It's kind of like the Kiryu, almost referenced Ultraman Blazar Kaiju, Earth Garon, which is really like Kiryu. Love Earth Garon, so I just had to have this. And then HLJ said that I don't get a choice, and that I'm getting this, and then they charged me for it anyways about a week ago. So, not that I regret it. This is awesome. These flame piece, or not flame pieces, these like horn spike pieces. These look really cool in person. Do you know if Ultraman and Godzilla have ever crossed over? Not necessarily. So way back Ultraman started in 1966. It's Ultraman's 60th anniversary this year, as well as Ultra Q. This was Ultraman was started by Tsuburaya, which, as some people might not know, is the grandfather of all the special effects of Tokusatsu, of Godzilla, Mothra, Ultraman. So what happened is he branched off and started his own company and started making a show called Ultra Q, which was basically the Twilight Zone, except with kaiju, which was really, really cool. And then while that was airing, Ultraman started, and then we started having Ultraman fighting kaiju. So although Godzilla and Ultraman themselves haven't technically crossed over, they have in the mobile game Godzilla Battle Line. And then technically the Shin Japan Heroes with all of the Shinji Higuchi slash Hideaki Anno properties. So Shin Ultraman, Shin Godzilla, the Rebirth of Evangelion, and Shin Kamen Rider or Shin Masked Rider, if you're in the US. They've all branched out, but not like actual, like this Ultraman, like Tiga or 66. Although suits from Godzilla were used in Ultraman, so there's actually 2 kaiju from Ultraman that are basically, yep, there's data as well when they crossed over. So they have like had mini things. I believe there was a few live shows in the 70s or the 80s or 90s with, I believe, mostly kaiju and Godzilla fighting, and then Ultraman appearing. But not like Godzilla hasn't been in a show. There are 2 Ultra Kaiju that use Godzilla suits that are just the 64 suits. There's Gomez, which you've probably seen before, and also Jiras, which is literally just the 64 or the 65 body, 64 legs and arms with the 66 head, or a 65/66 head on it with a frill. So if you've probably seen Jiras, there was a brand new Movie Monster Series figure that just came out, or not movie. Well, yeah, a Movie Monster Series P Bandai that came out. The one with most, yep, that's Gomez. So, or excuse me, that's Jiras or Jiras. Yeah, Jiras. Ugh, God, it's difficult for me to pronounce. You guys know me. I gotta take a drink quick. Yes, Jiras. Which hopefully this year, by the way, SH Figuarts and SH Monster Arts can do a crossover, and we could get Gomez and Jiras in the Ultraman line. Hopefully. Everyone knows her. She's Manila's mother. That's also true. So, but yeah, they haven't done like a hard crossover, but there's been references. I mean, this is also kind of just a Kiryu reference as well. A little bit. It's got Kiryu. It's got a few others in it. At least in my eyes, I always see these. This isn't a mechanical kaiju like Earth Garon is, but Earth Garon is literally Kiryu. Kind of. They're cool. They poke fun at each other. And there's a ton of references. I believe in Omega there's a Shin reference, so they make Jiras with that. Mosu, yeah. Yeah, I believe Mosu, that would be when 64 would get a reissue, so. It's just, James, it's more of just a joke. Just kind of a joke in the community at times. I've seen it a few times. Although it's been quite a while. Oh yeah, MIB, yes. Monster Island Buddies reference, yes. Yeah, so this is Rekiness. Rekiness is, I gotta admit, while talking with you guys, I've just been kind of just eyeing this figure down. I am loving this. Making sure I'm not scratching any paint. Let's get Tiga Power out here next to it so you guys can kind of see how large it is. Oh, yeah. Woo! Big old Bubba Kaiju. Yeah, these are awesome. There's no accessories with Rekiness, just it itself. I'll admit, even before the review, I wish it had closed hands, but we're used to it in the Monster Arts line. So, and there's some new engineering here in the shoulders that I was kind of toying with that I'm very curious to see. How tall is that blue? Well, actually, where's it at? I do have a tape measurer somewhere. Here it is. This actually, it's basically Monster Arts sized. So Rekiness is a little bit larger. Of course, I don't have him in his common posture. So here's like 89 next to Rekiness. So if I have him in his correct posture, he should be a little bit more leaned over. Not too much more, but a little bit more. Kind of like that. So yeah. About as tall as Godzilla. If you got any of the Monster Arts or Movie Monster Series figures, it's a little bit larger. Obviously, it's got more volume. It's girthier. Yeah. Very, very nice. Nice and big. Oop. I can already foresee a possible issue. That's okay. We got it fixed. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. This is what I wanted. This is what I was mainly excited for with this figure, was posing it up with my Monster Arts Kaiju even more than my Ultraman figures. So I am, as you guys might know, and if not, I love the Ultraman line. I'm very specifically a big fan of the noises I make. Thanks, honey. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Must be just getting to lunch. I've got Do Not Disturb on my phone right now, so. The design of the blue seems dreamlike. Kind of reminds me of Gabra, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of got like a mythical, like dragon kind of look to it. So I believe it's supposed to be kind of more of an old dragon-ish dinosaur type thing. It's really cool. I love it. I love the colors. I think this might be one of my favorite designed Ultra Kaijus in recent times. This is awesome, and I'm glad that we actually are getting a figure of it, where the other two Meteor Kaiju that are coming out, the other two Meteor Kaiju might not be coming to the line, which is a little disappointing. I love to get non-Ultraman releases in the Ultraman line. Reminds me of Titano at first glance. Yeah, it's kind of got the height and kind of the posture where the head kind of, leans forward. No, I've been at lunch, just kind of spacing out today. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Hey, we have Harry Potter to finish tonight, so that'll be nice. Larissa and I are we're watching Orange is the New Black, which we're almost done with. We've taken a little bit of a break from it. And we're currently rewatching all the Harry Potter films. It's her first time seeing these last 3 films. So we're just about done with 6. We're about halfway through. And then we got 7 part 1 and 7 part 2. And then we got to watch all the Scream films, because this morning, thanks to the missus, she bought her and I opening night tickets to Scream 7. So we're going to be seeing Scream 7 as early as we can Thursday. Very excited. I've actually stayed spoiler-free. I actually haven't watched the last few trailers. I've got a pretty good idea on what's going on myself, I think, but I don't know for sure. So I'm very excited to be going into that film a little bit more blind than I typically do. Something I'm doing this year, I want to go into a lot of these movies a little bit more blind than I typically do. I'm not watching spoilers. I did get slightly spoiled for the supposed early premiere Supernova leaks. I did see a few of them. I think some things probably won't be the same by the time the movie comes out, so I'm not too worried. I need to get back to work before my boss watch me. Thanks, James. Yeah, don't get in trouble for me. It's not worth it. You can always watch after work, so thanks for stopping out, James. I appreciate it, man. W girlfriend. Oh yeah, Larissa's the best. I couldn't ask for anyone better. She's just amazing. As long as Shimo is unscathed. We'll see. We'll even see if Shimo's in there. So hopefully, um, hopefully, I definitely would like to see Shimo again. So, um, more reasons to get more figures of her from all these companies. Maybe we'll get a slightly updated Monster at Shimo with a little bit more accurate sculpt in a charged up variant or something. Something a little bit more painted for the fans that weren't pleased with the first one. So, but yeah, I honestly I think this is kind of a good stopping point with these two. I don't know why I have 89 here, like it's the unboxing figure, one of the two unboxing figures. Get Tiga Power back in here. I'm feeling really confident on these two. I'm very impressed. With Rekiness, which is not a surprise at all. Tiga Power is a very welcome Shinkocchou Seihou unboxing. I love unboxing my Shinkocchous. So, Sharktopus, I will see you later, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, awesome Ultraman figures. Yes, review for Rekiness will be coming out in the next few days. I'm probably going to play with it today and then film tomorrow. Get it ready to post by Friday or Saturday before I go back to work. So it's my weekend. So, and of course, with that, I'll probably be live streaming again tomorrow, just as it's a front announcement. I'll probably be live streaming tomorrow. So a stream, so we can have the conversations, relax, talk, have some fun, talk about some toys and movies, what's coming out basically within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. This was Rekiness Tiga Power 2026 reissue version, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye, everyone. Take care.